If I see Nnamdi Kanu, I don't know him. But I called for the files.
So, guys, the Attorney General of the Federation has come out to say that he does not know Nnamdi Kanu, that he doesn't even know who Sowore is. We all know that Nigerians have been criticizing the judicial system on why Sowore was let go and Nnamdi Kanu was held back, while the two of them have this accusation of committing treason. So, guys, they've all been a whole lot happening, and we all know that Nnamdi Kanu appeared in court recently and still he was denied bail because one of the applications is for him to be kept under house arrest, and the federal government is not paying attention to that. And this is what the Attorney General of the Federation is saying, that he is not playing any partiality for those accusing him to be playing partiality, that even the Sowore in question, he doesn't know Sowore, neither does he know Nnamdi Kanu, that the both of them, their cases are not the same. So, guys, but the question remains, the court has said Nnamdi Kanu should be let go. Why is he still held in their custody? Let me allow you to listen for yourself what the Attorney General of the Federation got to say. And one keeps wondering why they are still keeping Nnamdi Kanu when they know that keeping him is causing more turmoil in the southeast. Take a look at what he said.
Okay, the issue of these soldiers that you mentioned, efforts are on. You know, it is not, investigation is the most difficult thing to do anywhere in the world. I assure you that it may be slow, but it is sure we'll get there. Then somebody asked something about Kanu and Sowore. They are not the same. Up till now, if I see Sowore, I don't know him. If I see Nnamdi Kanu, I don't know him. But I called for the files of the two people. They are not the same. When I felt, well, this one should go, I had no hesitation. It didn't give me any difficulty, but I have a difficulty in respect of the other one. And he's been held under the rules and laws of the nation. And I know that it's now in court. Let's wait for the decision of the court. Then, in respect of the arrest, you say, of journalists, I don't like the coloration. We are the same. We are together. We don't distinguish whether somebody is journalist or not journalist. What we look at is the offense or the allegation. And it doesn't mean that you have been convicted or found guilty or culpable of the allegation made against you. All that is required is, we have so thing against you, just profile explanation. And you go. And let me assure you that no one will be held outside the laws of the country. In respect of the various cases at the police station, I can't remember the number of cases that I have instructed should be terminated. And it got to such an extent that somebody came to me and said, oh, they are taking note of the number of people you have released, so you have to be careful. I said, in case you finished exhausting the notebook where you are putting this, I will supply you with more. So it's not about that. It is about, you look at the facts. If they don't justify, you let the person go. You don't rationalize justice. You dispense it. And the difference between the two is obvious. When you rationalize, you now say, maybe somebody will say this, somebody will say that. That is not the issue. You look at, if 100 people are deserving of being released, you release them. If you commit another offense, that's an entirely different matter. But I want to say, you know, the other time I said that of Ndume is strictly an affair between the judiciary and those who go there. But note that the purpose of punishment is usually to correct and not to destroy. Once you learn your lesson, it is up to the authorities to say, well, okay, you have done this, you can go. In respect generally about the administration of justice, the president has done well. I'm sorry, it's a pity that I'm on this side of the divide, but my reaction wouldn't have been any different if I were to be on the other side. One, increment in the retirement age of high court judges from 65 to 70. They said the older or the wine or something, the better it is. That is one. Number two, for the first time in the history of this country, we have the full complements of justices of Supreme Court, 21. If you make recommendations and the president doesn't approve, the matter stops there, stops on his table. And the third in the series is the increment in the revenue, the salaries and emolument. Everything has been done. What remains is little. From 2006 and during, they deserve to be commended and not vilified. Generally, if you look at the budget allocation, at least to my own ministry, there have been a very commendable upsurge. I thank the government and I thank Minister of Budget. Thank you very much for this. Please, next year, you more than double it. Thank you.
But that's what you wrote. You said here, my lord, that the defendant has now applied for bail. Now, as I've said earlier, bail is a discretion of the court, taking into consideration all the conditions laid down in Muhammad Abacha v. State. At this stage, I am of the opinion that to make or take a stand on the bail application without first hearing and determining the issue that is glaring in the face, which is the absence of the defendant from the court since 25th of April 2017 until he was produced on the 29th of June, my lord, which was exactly what the Supreme Court did. They said that he did not jump bail. These criminals came to my house to kill me. That's what the Supreme Court said. This is in your own court, my lord. So I cannot understand, my lord, why my trial will be conducted contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria that said I must have free and unfettered access to my counsel. Is here. This is the law of Nigeria. Terrorism Prohibition and Prevention Act says I cannot be tried in Nigeria. That's the law of Nigeria. Yes. I can never be tried in any court of law in Nigeria. That's what the law says. Anybody standing in trial or coming to try me is a terrorist. That's what their law says. Not me. As simple as that. Section 2, subsection 3F of Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act. That's what it says. Any court considered to try me is committed an act of terrorism. Yes. Very clear. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then come to try that very person. Is not done anywhere in the world. So you must be aware of that. So that is why there is all these ridiculous delays. That is what Supreme Court said. I did not jump bail. My home was invaded. They came to kill me and I survived. They came to Kenya to kidnap me, brought me back to this country and seeking to try me, which the law says cannot happen. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then hope to stand on that illegality to conduct a trial. Is not done anywhere in the world. I have it in my case. Nobody there's no exception. No exception whatsoever. That's what the law says. Section 12 of the Constitution, what does it say? Any treaty ratified by Nigeria becomes law. It's law. You cannot change it. It doesn't matter what they do. All these shenanigans is just pure rubbish. You never stand. Not with me. I believe in justice and fairness, that's all.
Nigeria is signed to extradite, not to rendition.
So guys, you have seen it for yourself. The Attorney General of the Federation is saying that he doesn't know Nnamdi Kanu, neither does he know Sowore, but they are just waiting for the law to take its course. So guys, many people have said that the president has the power to pardon Nnamdi Kanu, to let him go. But we have not seen that. We didn't see it during the time of Buhari. Is it now that we are going to see it so that at least the Southeast can breathe some fresh air? Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.